Good afternoon YouTube, X-File 2708 back again with another pickups video. This is movie pickups, selection of horror and not horror that I've picked up the last week or so. So not a bad little pile, but like I said from my previous movie pickups and my movie collecting announcement video that went up a couple of days ago, I am slowing down now, or aiming to slow down a little bit more on the, I wouldn't say the generic movies, but you know, rather than coming back from charity shops with dozens and dozens of, you know, 80s movies and all of that sort of thing, I'm going to be primarily going for this 72 video nasties collection. So what I'm going to show on this video is the tail end of my regular pickups from last week. So there's a couple of titles there. There's a couple of titles as well from a trip out yesterday. And there's one that I've been able to pick up in a local CEX that's part of the 72 movie collection for the video nasties. So I'm going to save that one to the end. And yeah, let's get started. First of all, Slurpski. Oh, lovely. And I do apologise, Nigel, if you're watching this one, for calling it pickups, but take a look through my 700 plus videos. I've always called them pickups, so tough it is. First up, guys, you've just seen it. I've set my camera up wrong. Never mind. It is the soundtrack to Trainspotting. Absolutely superb movie. Massive fan of this one. Big fan of the follow-up as well, T2. I've got the original Trainspotting over to the side of me there on the other Billy bookcase. Absolutely love the movie, love the soundtrack, and yeah, saw it in a local charity shop for 99 pence yesterday, so had to grab it for the collection. So there we go, that's the first one. Next up, really pleased to grab this one. Let me see if I can. There we go. I don't know. I need to get me setup sorted. I keep saying that, so I'm still balancing stuff on a stool and a little I don't know, boxy type thing down there. So fudging it still. So hopefully I'm not going to spoil these before I show them on camera. So next one is a Quentin Tarantino film. I've got most of the ones I want, the likes of Jackie Brown, Death Proof, Planet Terror, although I would like to get the Grindhouse double pack that they did for Planet Terror and Death Proof at some point. What else have I got? Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, got all of those, but I managed to find From Dusk Till Dawn, so hadn't been able to find this one locally since starting picking up physical media again, so was really pleased to find that one out in the wild. And I think that was, I don't know, somewhere where they did 2 for £1, I think it was, or 3 for £1, so no brainer to grab that one. It's got the old slippy, so it's got some sellotape on there that a lot of the charity shops do now, because the little toe rags pinch the discs from inside them. So, but yep, slip cover on that one, so really pleased to add that one into the collection. 2-disc edition as well. All of the stuff, theatrical trailers, music videos, audio commentaries, and then disc 2 it says Full Tilt Boogie. No idea what that is, but decent little edition, that one, by the look of it. So there we go, From Dusk Till Dawn. Right, next up, movie that I've never seen before. So this was in a in a local charity shop, so wouldn't have cost me more than 50p. No idea if it's any good or not, so if you have seen it before, guys, let me know in the comments. And it is a movie called Gone. So, don't know anything about this one at all. It says on the front, a striking psychological thriller. The further you are from home, the closer you are to fear. Tense and engrossing, a real nail biter. So, you know, I don't know if it's a road horror or a revenge. Well, it's obviously a thriller, or a revenge thriller. But yeah, don't know anything about it. So if you do know, guys, please, as I say, let me know in the comments. Next up, slurp of coffee. Right, this one again. Excuse me, went down the wrong way. Pretty sure this was one that was in the Poundland Halloween section years ago. I'm pretty sure I picked it up at the time, never watched it. So again, seen it in a local charity shop. Cheap as chips, so figured I'd give it a go. I'm sure the headline at the top of the DVD is completely misleading because it describes itself as The Shining meets Cabin in the Woods. I bet it's not. So there we go. That's that one. The Lodge. Again, if you've seen it, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. It says will creep the hell out of you, according to Rotten Tomatoes. And DVD Film says a nerve-shattering classic horror. But it's by 101 Films, so figured we'd give it a go. Next up, now one I have seen before, absolutely love this movie, and it is one that I saw in the cinema back in the day. Rebecca De Mornay. Any guesses what it is? There we go. Absolutely superb thriller, this one. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So, massive fan of this one. Like I say, saw it at the cinema when it came out. I can't remember when it was now. Early 90s, potentially. The writing is far too tiny for me to even attempt reading what year that was from. But, yeah, seen it several times over the years. Always one that I enjoy going back and re-watching, so I might actually stick this one on the pile to watch later on this week. So there we go, Rebecca De Mornay in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Right, next up, now this one's been on my list to re-watch for absolutely donkey's years. I've only ever watched it once, and I seem to remember the only time that I watched it, I thought, my God, that was depressing as hell. But I don't remember anything about it. Obviously, you know, it's, I'll show you the title first anyway, and then it'll make more sense. So, Nicolas Cage in 8mm. This obviously was a acted snuff movie. Like I say, only ever seen it once, but I seem to remember at the end of it thinking, my God, that was a thoroughly depressing movie. Although obviously if it's a snuff reenactment movie, you can't do that with unicorns and rainbows, can you? So, but yeah, 8mm, always one that's been on my radar that I've wanted to rewatch again. Different set of eyes on it, you know, quite a lot of films that I've watched over the years. I've been on the fence on the initial watch, and then I've rewatched it again, you know, the likes of Shallow Grave, and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm hoping a rewatch of this one will have me seen it with under a different light. So there we go, there's 8mm. Now this one, this was a great little find in the charity shop yesterday. Those of you that saw my movie collection announcement the other day will know that I'm going for the full Video Nasties Section 1 and Section 2 collection, which totals 72 movies. Saw this one in the charity shop. Obviously, it's DVD, not Blu-ray, which is what I'm aiming to get most of the 72 on. And it is, I believe, going to be cut in some form or other. But it was 25 pence. It was a Video Nasty, so I couldn't leave it on the shelf. There we go. Driller Killer. So I've got the Arrow Blu-ray on my list to pick up. That's the full uncut release. I put it back on the shelf initially, and then I thought, no, don't be daft. I'll put it on the shelf behind me here for 25 pence. I'll have it as part of my collection, and 25p for a Video Nasty. Thankfully, it's not a Vipco release. If it was Vipco, I'd have probably left it on the shelf, because the video quality of Vipco releases and how heavily they are cut is renowned. But yeah, 25 pence. There was no way on earth I was leaving that one behind. So there we go, Driller Killer. Right, next up, classic comedy from, I think it was the early 90s, and it is Cool Runnings. So, as I said on the announcement the other day, I am going to slow right down on picking these non-horror movies up, just so, I can invest my time and my limited funds on the 72 Section 1 and Section 2 full collection. So these are just tail ends of me catching up with pickups from last week. Sorry, Nige. There we go. Cool Runnings. Absolute classic. I think early 90s, 93 it was, with the legend that was John Candy. So aiming to pick up most of his movies where I can. So there we go, bit of Cool Runnings. Next up, I picked up a compilation of the best gangster movies. Had the likes of Carlito's Way, Scarface, Goodfellas, etc. Now this was one that wasn't in the set, but is an absolute classic, and it is the original Godfather. So this is one of the collector's editions, and was £3 for £1 in a local British Art Foundation. So I think they've done the other few as part of collector's editions, so I might pick them up at some point down the line. But for now, just to get me restarted on my my gangster movie watching again, I wanted to pick up the original where it all started. So no idea what this one's like. We've got a slippy slip, and oh, nice, there we go. So we've got art cards and a poster as well, by the look of it. So there we go, that's that one. I think let's have a look at the art cards. Right, okay, these are pretty cool actually. So old-fashioned cards there. There's what, 4 of them, so that's pretty cool. And I'm trying to do this without everything falling off. There's also a big poster as well. Ooh. I'm not obviously going to be able to get all of this on camera, but you'll get the gist. There we go. That's that one. What does it say at the top? Ah, cool. Okay, it's the Corleone family tree. So that's pretty smart. Didn't know any of those were in there. Sod's law, this isn't going to go back how it came out, is it? Let's have a look. Right, that's that one. Alright, I'm going to put that separately down there because that's going to need refolding properly to go back in the case. So, yeah, 50p for a nice limited edition with slip, art cards and a poster of sorts. Can't go wrong. So, there we go. There's The Godfather. Right, what have we got left? 2, 3, 4, 6 to go. So, not making bad progress. 15 minutes. Right, next up, I've got a couple of these on the shelf behind me. I think I've got 4 and 5, so still need to pick up a couple of the earlier ones. But we have, here we go, the original John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978, I think it was. So 25th anniversary edition. So I don't know how that differs from the previous releases. Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. For this landmark 25th anniversary edition, Anchor Bay has created a stunning new high-definition widescreen transfer of the classic film, plus an unprecedented collection of bonus features that will surprise even the most hardcore fans. Celebrate this remarkable milestone in horror history with the ultimate 2-disc edition of Halloween like you've never seen or heard it before. And okay, we have 1 disc, so I don't know if this is supposed to be. I mean, it definitely says on the back with the ultimate 2-disc edition of Halloween, and it looks as though I've got the main feature disc but nothing else in there, so I'm gonna have a little look on Flea of the Bay and see. I'm guessing it is supposed to be a 2-disc, and the extra features disc has been pinched out either after or before it was donated, so bugger. But at least I've got the film, so I think that's the original 4 and 5, so I just need to pick up 2 and 3 now, which I've seen in a couple of the local CEXs, so I'll grab those at some point soon and add those into the collection. So there we go, half a copy, Halloween 25 years. Buggers. Right, next up with a slippy slip. So I've even got the girlfriend saying it now when we're out and about. She looks on the shelf and she says, "Oh, look, there you go. There's one with a slippy slip." So we have Unfriended. Now, I saw this one a few years ago. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, a social media horror stroke thriller. So really enjoyed it. So again, looking forward to re-watching that one. And like I say, slippy slip. There we go. Those stickers should come off no problem at all. So, online, your memories last forever, but so do your mistakes. From the producers of The Purge and Ouija and the director of Wanted comes an original thriller where a seemingly innocent prank starts a sequence of events that spirals out of control. So there we go. So thoroughly enjoyed it first time I saw it, so that's on the pile to rewatch again soon. Next up, awesome action movie, this one. I did used to have it on Blu-ray as part of a box set before I cleared out the whole collection. So again, looking to grab these where I see them out in the wild. So this is the, I think, is it 2008? yeah, 2008 Rambo. So I'll pick up the original ones on box set as and when funds allow. So there we go. That's the 2007 or 8 release of Rambo. Next up, another one from 101 Films, and again, I took a punt on it. You know, it worked out 30p. It's got a creepy kid on the back, and it's got a slippy slip. So we have, there we go, The House on Cemetery Hill. No idea about it. Like I say, if you have seen it, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. So for 30 pence or whatever it was, I figured I'd give it a go. So there we go, House on Cemetery Hill, and it is still sealed. So obviously, whoever donated it was really eager to watch this one when they brought it. So, but yeah, nice little creepy kid on the back. So it might be half decent. We'll stick it on one evening and see how that goes. So there we go. That's that one. Right, down to the last two. This was one that I picked up in one of the charity shops when myself and the girlfriend and her lad went out yesterday. It was, what was it, £2 for £1 in the charity shop. So I think she picked up one and I picked up this one. And it is, there we go, Jaws 2, 3 and 4, The Revenge. So I've got the original Jaws on the shelf behind me. Obviously, you know, they took a step downhill as they went on, but they're still fun ones to watch. So, you know, I do enjoy my shitty shark movies as much as the next person. So for 50 pence it worked out. There was no chance I was going to pass that one by. So 3-disc set. There we go. So 3 Jaws movies, 50 pence. I ain't going to say no to that. Yeah, and of course that's not going to go back in properly. So sort all that out after the video markers. And then the last one. Now this was my highlight, really, of the trip out yesterday, purchase wise. Super happy to get this one. This is one that I needed towards my Section 1 and Section 2 72 movie full collection, and it is, there we go, the 4K release of Sam Raimi's Evil Dead. So absolute masterpiece of a movie, easily in my top 10 when I'm asked to do a top 10 horror movies list. I don't think, to be fair, I've actually seen the full uncut version. Obviously seen it dozens of times over the years. I think originally I had the trilogy box set that came out, so I don't know if that was uncut or not. It may well have been. But yeah, this one was down to £12 in CEX for the local town that we were visiting. So it was a no-brainer. That was coming home with me towards the 72. So there's the 4K, and there's the DVD release. So yeah, since I've been recollecting, this will be my my first 4K back in the collection. So I have got a 4K multi-region Blu-ray player upstairs. Also my Xbox One X down in the living room, that also plays 4K. So I am actually going to be rewatching this one this afternoon. So there we go. I think that's 9 now that I've got out of the 72. So yeah, just I'm not in a rush. Some of them I know are going to be awkward or difficult to track down, whether that's from this country or having to import them from abroad. But I'll just keep chipping away with them where I can. So there we go. That's 9 out of 72 so far. So not bad going. So there we go, guys. That's my pickups, Nige. My pickups video for today. Anything there that grabbed your attention, guys? Let me know. Always nice to have a bit of dialogue with you guys in the comments. Video wise, coming up, I've got a gaming pickups video. We're on Friday today. I think this is going to probably go up around tea time. So probably Sunday, I think I'll look to put the gaming pickups video up online. Get that recorded Sunday daytime. And then maybe a gameplay video or two coming up as well. So there we go, guys. As always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll be back, all being well, over the weekend with another video. Bye for now.